Yeah. Uncle Plug TV, we tap now. Turn that camera on, let's talk, man. Every plug got a story for me. Uncle Plug TV, we lit, no capping. Talk that game, whole city tapping. From the trap to the mic, he's snapping. Plugged in deep, that fact, no wagging. Yeah. Uncle Plug TV, that motion. Boss type talk, real life devotion. They try hit like a potion. Whole team up, now we coasting. Came from the bottom, made it look easy. OG vibes, but the flow too breezy. Talk money moves, never move greasy. Knowledge and hustle, the combo too beastly. Camera was rolling, he speaking that truth. Been through the struggle, we showing the proof. From them late nights grinding in the booth to the podcast, now we voice of the youth.
Welcome back to Uncle Plug TV, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Now let's get to the show. Welcome back to Uncle Plug TV. I got a hot one for y'all right now, real quick. Like, we're gonna get this in, we're gonna get this done. This was a topic that we was talking about last week on the No Middleman show, where we was discussing, should a friend date an ex of a friend? Now, we got Vlad TV and our main man, TK Kirkland. Hey, he has something to say about that current situation. Let's tap in real quick and see what he had to say. I'm gonna get that cracking real quick. Like, I don't wanna get his what's the name in there real quick. We're gonna get that right. Yeah. Boom.
TK Kirkland, welcome back to Vlad TV.
What's going on, Vlad? What's going on?
Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Well, we got lots to catch up on.
Yes, sir.
But the Diddy documentary.
I'm down.
Right. Now, I just want to say this. People are talking about how, 50's attacking him and he's being petty. Now, keep in mind, out of all the women in the world that Diddy could have gotten with, he chose 50 Cent's baby mother.
There's a lot of variables to this particular question because I talked to a lot of people, older, younger, even my daughter, who's 22, she didn't understand it. So people give their opinion based on what they've experienced and their environment, people they've been around. So to the people that understand boundaries and respect, I always tell men you should never date another man's girl if you're not aware of it. If you know it, then it's wrong. But if you're aware of it, it's like basketball players that we talked about this before. Football players who date the same women.
Yeah.
And won't go outside the box.
Yeah, and I've never done that. In my life, I can honestly say at 52 years old, I have never dated someone that I knew was an ex of a friend of mine.
Right.
Sometimes I found out a girl that I'm messing with and also messed with this other dude that I know in the industry, whatever. That's a little different after the fact. But I would never go into it if that's like was his girl.
It's really the wrong thing to do. I've been presented in my lifetime. Women have come to me and they'll say, oh, my ex-husband or my husband that passed. And when I was in my 30s, I leaped and did it because I said if I died and was in a relationship and my baby mom was fine, ain't nobody gonna think of me. They're gonna think the person. So this is some real shit. As I sit here today, knowing that there's an ocean full of women.
Billions. There are billions of women.
Billions.
Right. And that's the whole thing about Diddy. Diddy's not some nerdy dude who just happened to find some IG model and, oh my God, this is the girl of my dreams. Man, he has access to women all around the planet.
And that's his reputation.
But he went after the baby mother of one of his rivals.
Exactly.
Someone who had been taking shots at him for years.
Absolutely.
On purpose.
And he went after her knowing that they had beef.
Right. And slutted her out. Just slutted her out. Have a whole basketball team, run a train on her. That's the whole thing, right?
I totally agree.
Right.
But his reputation from when he worked at Uptown, I'll be sure's girlfriend.
Oh, Kim Porter.
Right. That's his reputation.
I'll be sure's baby mother.
Baby mama.
Yeah.
Then Eric Serm, his friend, the one that had his baby, Mia. So he's had a reputation of going after people.
Tupac's ex-girlfriend. He got a baby with her too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my point that I'm making to the men listening, well, if you don't understand this, then you're just poorly educated and don't really have common sense. It's a no. There's no way I would go after Vlad's ex-girlfriend.
Right.
I'm so loyal that if I met a woman and she said, oh yeah, I should date Vlad, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
I wouldn't put my dick in, excuse my language. Because that's how I move. Other people don't move like that. But you see me in Paris, you see me all over the world. Why would the fuck I want to do that to mess up a relationship? Because here's the thing people need to understand in life. As you go older, I want everybody listen. Any business is based off relationships.
True.
You better fucking listen to me.
Yeah.
It's relationships, people.
Yeah.
And if you build relationships over the years, it comes back to help you out somewhere down the line. That's why you got to call people once a year. You got to check in and say hello, because I'm telling you, you will need that person one day. It may not be now, but you might have to call that person for a friend. It may not even be you. But you are to connect and that person, hey, can you do me a favor? You have that relationship. Like when I travel and people call me for tickets. and I don't hear from you, but you call me a day before when it takes to my show, my answer is no. I want you there. But the thing is, you don't understand conversation etiquette. Conversation etiquette is you stay in touch with a person because you know I'm gonna come through your city one day. You see a motherfucker blowing up. So we don't went from the clubs to stadiums. All you got to do is say that because as a principal, because I'm a different kind of guy, I'm not giving you tickets, I ain't got them.
Now, this is a touchy topic for me because there's two things that me and my partners will never fall out about. And the two things we'll never fall out about, most definitely, hands down, will be money and women. It won't happen. That's a commandment of mine. A commandment of mine is I don't care when you mess with this woman. When you mess with this woman, she is no longer in fair play for me. Now, whatever y'all stand for, that's what you stand for. And that's cool. Whatever you want to stand for it and stand on it. But me, I'm looking at you funny if you think that you can go over here and smash somebody that I used to deal with or one of your partners used to deal with. You look crazy. Y'all working in the same circles, same friend circles, same family circles, same dynamics. So if y'all get together, how are they going to be looking at you two when they used to be with your partner? It looks crazy. No matter what anybody has to say to me personally, it looks crazy. You don't do that. I won't touch yours, you don't touch mine. We'll never have to fall into the same circle. You never know when, if, and how that relationship ended. He might not ever want to see this woman again, and you're going to bring him around. How would you feel just sitting there, going through this situation, and you have dealt with this woman, and your partner has dealt with this woman, and now y'all in the same spaces? It sounds crazy to me. Absolutely bonkers. It's way too many 304's to be worried about one, especially one that's been with one of your partners. It is crazy. It is absolutely nuts. It's absolutely bonkers. I don't know where, off these different regions, they say that it's cool. Even in this music, they always say it's cool. I done hit the home old lady. I done smashed the old lady. Why would you want somebody who is occupied? Sounds crazy to me. It sounds absolutely crazy to me. It does not sound good, feel good, or think good. It's nothing. It's nothing. You shouldn't be doing that. Hands down, bottom line. It doesn't make any sense, no matter under any circumstances. Ask this question. And the question is, does a woman's past with your friend automatically makes her off limits? Definitely. Certainly. Yes. None of my partners, it's just messy. And I ain't talking about the soccer player. It's just messy. Hands down, bottom line. It doesn't make any sense. There's way too many women out here for you to want to deal with a woman who has dealt with one of your partners. It's just crazy. Bottom line. Like I sit back and I think about these things, and a man should have a commandment. They should have commandments, things that you live by, things that you go by, and things you're willing to do and not do. And on my list of commandments, that's one of them. I'm not going to deal with a woman who's dealt with one of the partners. That's cold-blooded on every level. You can feel the way you want to feel about it. It's cool. But to me, it's crazy. Now we ask, should a friend even ask permission, or should the answer already be no? Definitely a no. Definitely a no. Definitely a no. Because we sat back and we had this discussion on no middleman. We sat back, we had this discussion on no middleman, and the chat was going crazy. The chat was going extremely crazy. Give me a second. Let me pull up that clip. Give me just a second. I'm going to pull up that clip right now because the chat was going crazy. Moving a little slow. Let me get that. Let me pull this up real quick. Right. What's up, Skull? Welcome to the show, my boy. Yeah, I'm trying to pull it. Hey, the word is Merry Christmas. And everything is groovy. Always groovy, my G. I'm telling you. That's the word, my G. It's everything always groovy. I'm trying to pull up this clip real quick. Let me download this real fast. All right. Here we go. Give me just a second. Let me pull this up on the screen so y'all can see this here. All right. Okay. Now we gonna get to it right here, real quick. Like, yeah, we're gonna share this real quick. Pull this up on the screen.
Walk in with this bra. Everybody know that this your girl. Everybody's gonna associate. Everyone is going to associate this woman with you. Why am I gonna walk in with her? They're gonna be looking at you like, huh? Who's gonna be okay with that? No one. Bruh, no one is gonna be okay with that. Anybody who is okay with that, I'm sorry, bro. You ain't my kind, bro. I'm sorry, you ain't my kind, bro. I just there's nothing for us to discuss, bro. Like all day. You know what I mean? All day, bro. We ain't the same kind, bro. You just ain't my kind. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the same kind, bro. That's weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? That don't make any sense, bro.
We got some people in the chat that feel differently. All right.
J Party. Got it.
What's up, bro?
Man, he back, man. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. I ain't seen you in a minute. He said game is right technically, but it definitely violates the bro code to do something like that.
Definitely, bro.
So it's like two things can be true.
No,
sir. It's either right or wrong, man. We can't. It's hard to find some common ground on this, man. It's either right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? And to me personally, it's wrong. I'm just spewing what I feel. It's wrong. I'm just saying, like, you know, we all got our differences of opinion. I say it's wrong.
Oh, no, they can't.
That's what that's
they can't.
kind of what he said. He said game is right technically, but it definitely violates the bro code.
How can it be right and be a violation?
Comments. I'm going out the comments.
Yeah, bro. That is not going to fly, bro. That's she go out there in the dating pool. Let her go. Let her go. All the way from here. 9 times out of 10, if they broke up, it didn't work out. He doesn't want to see her anymore.
Right, because
he don't want to see his main. He don't want to see his main.
Yeah, he ain't gonna want to see her no more. Like to be real with it, he ain't gonna want to see her no more. It's disposed. It's disposed of. It's over with. We done moved on. You know what I mean? I don't want to see you no more. I might bump into you at the grocery store. I might bump into you at, you know what I'm saying, at Walmart. You know, at Super Target. You know what I mean? But I ain't trying to see you, especially I ain't trying to see you with my partner.
Man with a broad that he don't probably want to see ever again. You know how awkward that is to run into somebody you used to date at the grocery store? You know, hey, how you doing? Is it a hug? Is it a handshake? Like, what is? And now you walking in with my partner? Nah, dog, you have no friends, bro. You just let me know that you have no friends. You have a bunch of associates and burnt bridges around you, bro.
That tells you too, though. Like it kind of defines why the celebrity world is the way it is. How everybody dates the same person.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense in their world,
and that's why they'll never come together. Because I feel like if you with my bro, you was eyeing her the whole time I was with her, bro. Like that's weird, bro. That's weird, bro. Like, what you was eyeing her the whole time? Was you dirty macking me when I went around? I don't know what's going on, bro. You ain't my friend, bro. You ain't my partner, bro. You tripping, bro.
Ain't my friend. What Mo said, Mo 3. Go ahead.
It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. It ain't too much to discuss. It ain't too much to go over, man. It just is what it is, man. But I really, let me see what you say. What you say, Sko? Sko say, but Kanye knew how Kim was before he wifed her, and he knew she would be around the block a few times. In your voice, she been body slammed in the game a few times. Hey, Sko, brother, that is not what body slammed is. Body slammed in the game is, let me give you this. Let me give you this, Sko. Hold on, give me 1 second, because this thing is slowing me down. Let me. All right, there we go. We're gonna do it like this right here. All right, now Sko, being body slammed in the game is having a woman that is, I'm gonna do a whole nother seg on this too. A woman that's been body slammed in the game she has been in control of her own existence. She has paid bills. She has had insurance. She can take her insurance. She took her cell phone bill. She's taking care of her own situation. And she's also been through the difficulties of relationships. Now, being body slammed in the game is totally different. So when you come into a woman's life and you bring anything, just anything that's a bonus, anything that you bring when you guys join forces is a bonus. And she understands holding down a whole responsibility by herself. That when you come in, it's a lot of things that she will be able to take because she understands how hard it is, especially when your lack of time being spent, the majority of the time that you're spent at work, trying to earn those wages, even allowing that woman to understand how much you're making by being in that job so much that she understands, like, dang, he putting in that time because he's really, he's bringing it back to the crib and everything is functioning properly. So a lot of those red flags, when they say a man doesn't, he got to earn this, he got to earn that, those red flags don't exist because she understands how much it takes. Because if she was struggling to make ends meet, or just barely making ends meet, or just above that threshold, she understands that anything that you bring in is a bonus. So a lot of things that people say red flags, that's eliminated because, finance is one of those things that keeps, that breaks up relationships, being, what I mean? The finances are messed up or infidelity. So she know you a stand-up G. She know you out here getting to the money. She know you ain't playing no games. That eliminates a lot of the red flags when she's been body slammed. Because a lot of women have come from up under other men who, took care of everything. So she didn't understand what it took to pay insurance, to pay bills, to pay the rent, to pay the lights and pay the water, and what it takes and all the effort that it takes. So she's body slammed again. That's what I use that terminology because she understands. Because 9 times out of 10, if you body slam a man, he gonna understand what's going on in the game. You know what I'm saying? He gonna know that you ain't here to play. You know what I mean? So that's all that means. You know what I mean? So, just she understands. So a lot of the red flag situations don't have to come into play. Yeah, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just understands what it is. Like, even in your situation, she understands, you know what I mean? What's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, she understands. She, like, man, I know my man work hard. I know my man is providing. I know my man is this, that, and the third. Yeah, I know a lot of, things that come with the man. You know what I'm saying? He's not that. So a lot of things that you may have, your little quirks or whatever, she can excuse that because she understands she didn't have, probably worse. You know what I mean? So that's a part of being body slamming the game. But back to this topic at hand about dealing with other men's women or friends' women. I don't get that. I never understood that. If you're going to do it secretly, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's better if you're doing it secretly. But being around with her, you know what I mean? That's on you. That's crazy. But if you want to sleep with her behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows where the nose goes when the doors is closed. So, you know, if that's what you want to do with these 304's, then for sure do what you need to do, bro. But I know there's more on this grown man side that ain't on that type of time. You know what I mean? Than the other side. Just saying. You know what I mean? I just wanted to pop this little video out. I just wanted to touch on this a little bit. You know, I know y'all stay tuned because the RSC will be going live today. So stay tuned, man. And to everybody that's watching, everybody out there on them airways, hey, Merry Christmas. And I hope all you kids and your family members, you know, I hope y'all spending time together and kicking it. You know, having a good time. I know everybody got, you know, I know my woke folks say, you know what I mean? Hey, Christmas is this and Christmas is that. Christmas is what you make it. It's that time of the year. So you make Christmas. If you don't agree with how they did it, then do it how you do it. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We'll be back later on, you know, for the Christmas edition of RSC, the Raw Society Coalition with Souls of Thought, with Conversation with Soft Rain, with the Tears Down and the Classic Codes. I hope the whole conglomerate be together and we get together and put on a fantastic show for y'all, man. So as always, appreciate y'all tuning in, love when y'all tune in, and always feel blessed to be plugged in.
Yeah.